thunder that was crashing. A couple times it's so loud and so bright. It was like a nuclear bomb went off. Well, that was interesting. It rained for 2 hours non-stop. That was one heck of a storm. Well, I'm all packed up, ready to go. Gonna hit the trail. Bruce has got his pack on. I'm gonna put mine on. Just doing last walk around, make sure I didn't forget anything. And I will see you on the trail soon. It was a great night. Slept pretty darn well. But it's time to move. Move to a new camp. Pack feels a lot lighter too, finally. Alrighty. I've left camp. Go ahead of me. Back out on the trail. Had a blast of bear tracks, even though I only caught one fish. But that happens. I got a long ways to go if I reach my next camp. I'm going to be out on the trail for a big majority of the day. Well, 5-6 hours before I get to my next camp. I'm not sure. I got some, I don't even know, like 6-7 miles to cover. Oh. Alright, made it to my first junction. Next one, I'll be officially on the Bear Tracks Trail. But you see all these fallen trees around? This is the result in a microburst that happened many years ago when I first tried to come up here. Microburst is something you don't want to be caught in. You will not survive with how much trees fall. Probably doesn't pick up in the camera, but this is what me and Bruce have been trekking through for like the last mile and a half. It's just steep. I mean, it's nice that it's all going downhill. And we're moving pretty quick. Yeah. But you also gotta be very careful, or you're gonna have yourselves a bad time. We're past the halfway point finally. So we're making good timing, surprisingly. I'll be to my new campsite before you know it. Well, I finally made it. Not to camp, but out of the woods. Oh, the clouds are really helping. It looks like it's gonna start storming any moment again. I'm getting there, getting closer to camp. I hope it doesn't rain. I don't mind overcast. Cool it down. Almost there. Almost. Well, we made it to the bottom finally. Ah, that was rough. We're almost to camp. Been hiking for about 3 hours, did about 6 miles. Get to camp, relax. This guy's a trooper. Well, we are at camp. That was a rough hike. I'm glad it was mostly, if not all, downhill, besides a couple of moments. The clouds are getting thicker and thicker, prompting that it could really start storming, but instead of being above 11,000, I am let's see, about 9,300 feet. Well, I'm definitely a lot lower. I'm gonna eat. Like literally grub down. Can't believe I made it. Can't believe I'm almost done with this wilderness. Been out here for almost 8 days already. The time's just flying. I didn't think it would fly like this, but here we are. So I ate one of these just before we left camp. Now I'm eating my last one just as I'm getting to my new camp. At least what's good about this spot is I don't have to have a concern about firewood. I got plenty of firewood. I got a river right next to me. So I'm pretty well set. And in another mile, I'll be at the campground again. But I'm not ready to end this. I still got some time out here. This campsite that I'm at, actually, me and some friends have camped here for like 2-3 years, and we always hammock camp. So this is the first time setting a tent up in this spot, and it's very grassy. Yeah, glad to be down here, a little lower, not so up high anymore. It's a beautiful lake, it's a beautiful spot, but it's also very treacherous for storms. Well, I got camp set up, everything's prepared. Tent. I even went down to the river and got water for my bucket so I can keep filtrating water. I'm watching these small stretch of dark clouds in front of me. It's kind of drizzling. I'm sitting in this patch of trees, so Now, I will say, camping above 11,000 feet is a lot more scary and terrifying, especially when there's lightning and thunder in the forecast. Because you're like right there in it. I mean, I was in most of the storms for these last days. Since Saturday, it's just been constant boom, boom, flash, like, scary. To be this lower down for the first time in days makes me feel a little more confident. I'm in a lot more patchy area. I'm in a lot more wooded area with a lot more coverage. I'm lower in elevation. It's just reality. I wanted to do it, but I didn't expect the weather to be the way it was. Every day, afternoon storms. Today, I woke up with clouds today, and I hiked this whole thing with the cloud coverage today. These like dark looking clouds looking like they're ready to storm at any moment. That's fine. That's what I'm out here for. Here to enjoy it. Not put myself in harm's way. I know how to stay safe, and I'm doing well for day 7. I'm sure Bruce is tired. That was a big stretch today. That was a huge push. We did like 6 miles. I haven't done the last mile yet. I still got a mile to go before I hit the campground. So this is where we relax, kill off all food for the next few days, and enjoy ourselves. Because I can't believe how fast time is going. I can't believe I've about completed the entire loop on Sunday at will. This is a great experience. I'm so happy to be doing this finally. I've waited so many years to do this, and I'm finally doing it. The aches and pains go away over a little bit of time, but the memories you create coming out here and doing this last a lifetime. I finally know what it's going to be like to be doing this. I know what it's like to camp up at the lake. I know what it's like to be around the trail. I've been trekking through the wilderness for an almost 10-day trip. It has been mind-blowing to come this far. Bruce has been a champ. I've been holding myself. Even before this trip began, my knee was having little issues. I brought my knee brace with me, wore it, wasn't really doing much. My knee is finally doing way better. I feel great. My health feels good. Birthday was yesterday, that was fun, even though the weather was crap. Couldn't have a campfire now. But it happens, it's just life. Some days things work out and other days things just don't. And you know, I have to prepare that there are going to be some days where I just can't have a fire. Up there, it's very short on firewood. There's not a lot of dead trees around. What was around has really been picked clean. So down here, better situation. I got firewood everywhere. I'm definitely okay on firewood. I can go anywhere, everywhere. Doesn't matter. I got it. But it's been amazing. It's not over yet. Gotta go make a trip down to the river. I mean, it is just literally right here. This is probably the coolest campsite I've gotten this whole trip. Bear tracks was cool. The chimney was cool. I've stayed at 4 campsites through this whole thing. It's been a great experience. Glad to be out here doing this. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time is finally getting completed. Alright, just kind of screwing around with ideas. So I got my water bucket from the river tied below, and then I got my copper cup with backhorn sheep on it, I had a pot, and then a towel. So that way you can take that cup, dip it in there, go use the cup to wash your hands, dump the water over, instead of trying to hassle with the large bucket, come back, dry your hands off. Just ways that I gotta use to stay clean out here, because surprisingly my hands aren't as dirty. And this guy has been bathing in every lake and river and creek that he could possibly find. Pretty nifty idea. And then the rest off comp with the dog. Just licking himself. Bros, on camera? Can't clean yourself on camera. Well, storms have passed, and you know, instead of hiding under a tree, let's come out here to this little, oops. See, on my backpacking trip, technically it's been 6 days, but I came in here Friday, so I'm still counting the camping one at the campground. So and I brought in, yeah, I talked about it some days ago. Brought in a steak and ate my last good dinner before. Been hiking my butt around the trail. So it's just some tuna and crackers. And surprisingly, compared to the other package of, wow. The other package of crackers, these actually all survived. You know, it's nice to know that, ooh, caught it.
You know, it's nice to know that for the first time on this trip that I can actually watch a storm cloud go right over me and don't even do anything but a little drizzle. Now, up there, that same storm cloud would have brought that pouring rain, the hail that I kept experiencing. Sometimes some crazy wind. That's all you get, Bruce. Well, at least it's not cold, but it's not hot. It's actually really mild right now. Yes, I am eating out of a can of tuna with my fingers. Ooh. Up at the lake earlier this morning, there were some rangers out there with their horses tied up. They're out there doing observation on the mountain goats. So I didn't get to see them, but I got to see the horses tied up. Yesterday they came in and they went up there so they could set up camp. Going to stay up there for a few days or so they can sit there and observe the mountain goats, which I didn't realize that the ridge that I was looking at the entire time is where they're watching them at. I didn't see any though. I didn't really try to look either. Could have pulled out the binoculars, I guess. Well, that's one way to do that. Take a horse all the way up there. It's a rough hike. Even if you're going like lightweight, it's still rough. I'm just your standard backpacker. I don't go extremely heavy. I mean, 10 days of food, that is what a big portion of my weight was. Well, this container right here is for my pot, for my food.
I'm gonna go through my food supply and see what I got left. Alright, in this bag I still got a couple of drink mixes. One for lemonade and another for a blueberry typhoon. Do the lemonade soon. I still got 4 beef sticks and probably about 10 tender bites. You know what? Oh yeah. You have one to me and one to my dog. Alright, in this bag I got a bag full of trail mix, which I am totally going to start eating into. I haven't touched that once through this whole trip. I said on Thursday I will, because that'll be my get to go to town. So day 7, since when I'm at camp, I get a Lipton tea, a couple of Slim Jims, another lemonade, and a couple more drink mixes. It's not bad for day 7. Oh yeah, and then my miscellaneous bag, so I got Lipton tea, some grated cheese for my lasagna or my spaghetti meal, some more Country Time lemonade. I even got a thing of peaches in here, and a spork. Yeah. That's what I got in the snack bags. Keeping the trail mix out. Alright. Well, what kind of backpacker meals do I still got left? My guess is I got 6 left. Maybe 7. Okay. Well, I still got a home-style turkey dinner casserole. Not bad. Alright. I still got lasagna with meat sauce. This is another great one. Ooh, I still got macaroni and cheese. That's another good one. I still got home-style chicken noodle casserole. That's gonna be a bland full kind of meal. For breakfast, I still got biscuits and gravy. That's definitely tomorrow. And then I still got spaghetti. Oh, one more. And I still got breakfast hash. So, still got 2 breakfasts. Yeah, 7 backpacker meals, so I'll probably eat the lasagna tonight, and that'll be it. And then tomorrow I'll have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then same with Saturday, and that'll be it. I think I'm doing pretty good for food. I think I'm starving out here. Unless I accidentally stayed in a whole lot longer than I should, but I'm pretty close. I think my adventure is getting closer to being over. Just got till Sunday. So, yeah, that's about all of the food I got left. Just waiting out the storm. There's another set of clouds coming in right now. I'm gonna have some trail mix, and then I'm gonna share some of this with my dog. Oh, been munching on these beef sticks throughout the whole journey. I got 4 left. I've been doing 2 a day, so I'll eat some, but since when I get the trail mix and he's not allowed to have trail mix, I'll eat half of each, or you know what, I'll give him one and I'll have one. Shit. Alright, so he was a trooper today. I mean, we tackled some miles, and I can't believe how quickly we did it. Did it a lot faster than I thought. I was thinking like 6 hours. Did it in like 3.5. There you go, one for you. You know what? I mean, it's kind of raining right now. But I got this pretty cool set of giant trees I could sit under. And took a log from over by the fire pit, placed it under here. My chair is being occupied by my other camera. I get to have trail mix, and he's not allowed. Sorry, buddy. Dogs aren't allowed to have this. So good. So, little stuff like that throughout the day, like that little bag you see, the one that's labeled like day 7, day 5 or whatever. There's like all the different goodies. So, when I'm on the trail, I keep it in my side pocket. I keep it so when I am hiking, I can easily access it, eat some food as I go, and keep going. Sometimes I get to places a little sooner, so it's more something to eat as I get there, and then I'll have like these variety things to eat throughout camp. And then of course my backpacker meal. So today I only eat one backpacker meal. I think it said I'm gonna eat the lasagna tonight. Little stuff like that keep my hunger low. I'm not starving out here. I don't feel like it. I've never been like entirely hungry this whole trip. It's just more of not being able to just go to town on this entire bag of trail mix in one sitting, or just eating. Like, it's enough food to last me for this whole journey, which it has been doing just fine. I cut away a lot of it up at Bear Track, so I feel a lot better. Even got to have fish dinner over a fire. Well, what I've been doing through this whole journey is I'll go take my bucket, take it down to where I need to, get my water, bring it back to camp, and stick my Cat9 water filtration in it, filtrate all the water I need to in all the bottles I have. Bucket runs empty, I just go back down and do it again. I have it tied because it's one of those collapsible buckets and it's not sturdy at all. It really is not. But yeah, get some fresh water again. Good to go. Still got quite a bit of water in there. Oh, my 30-year-old back.
Boy, it's raining now. You know, I wouldn't be able to be sitting out here recording this if it wasn't for this magnificent giant pine tree. Both of them. I mean, between the way how their branches at the top just intertwine with each other, I am staying dry and Bruce is just being crazy. I don't get it. And then it starts mellowing out a little bit, and then the clouds lighten up. I don't know. But this trees are great. Ugh. Well, it's time for fireside chat with whiskey. Well, it is time for another whiskey by the fire chat. Go. 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 Here. He can't have any of the whiskey. Finally got a fire going. This guy's definitely doing some crazy nonsense. It's like blue on one side, gray on the other, and just dark over on another's part. It's like a battle in the sky. So this is all I got left. The Basil Hayden. This is all I got left for the last few days. So cheers. Cheers to day 7. Getting here to my next campsite. Made it down with Bruce. Did well, got camp set up, and now we're in a new spot. Another new area. Yep. Looks like it's getting pretty dark soon. Glad I get to have a fire this time, not compared to last night where I couldn't. There's no resource up there. Like, trying to have a campfire is a no-go. If I had like one of those bush buddies, I can have a little campfire with like all the twigs and stuff I find, but as for anything large, there's nothing. I got lucky my first night up there. Kind of got lucky on the second night. Third night, really had to search for it. Fourth night, nothing. And down here, there's all kinds of firewood. Can't believe tomorrow's day 8. Fire's nice. But you know what's really nice? Nice bottle. Basil Hayden. You know, really, stuff is just, yeah. The single barrel was way better. But still, this time, cheers. So, yep, I'm drinking the rest of my booze. I got a smidgen of booze left, like 2 shots. If I'm special, I can make it 3. I know, I'd have 2 nights without it, but oops. You can't see it from there. You can't see it. Oh well. But anywho, cheers. Yeah. Fireside whiskey shot. Woo! I bet snuck in a few other shots before camera and began. I don't know. I'm getting there. Got plenty of firewood. There's stars popping out. Yeah. Cheers to a amazing night. I know. I'm putting it down. Extinction level. Firewood's gotta go. Well, the stars are amazing. Wish I could get it on camera. Cheers. I still got one more, but I don't think he'll be around for that one. I think this is it. Yeah. Good night. See you tomorrow. See you for another fantastic day. Out here with Spinning Compass. Woo! Trek through the wilderness one day at a time. You get what I'm saying. Take care. Subscribe. Do both though, seriously. Just do it.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Morning on day 8. I mean, I don't even know what time it is, like 8, not even 8, almost 8 o'clock, something like that. Slept pretty well. Just realized I'm on a little slant, so I guess kind of turning, but Bruce sleeping right next to me kind of helped fix it. And the sun is shining. There's clouds in the sky, but hardly. Hopefully today is a better day. Just give me one day without any rain, clouds. I want a nice, hot, sunny day for once. Just once. I want to go swimming in the river. River's fine. Lake was ice cold. Ooh, yeah. But, just waking up. Trying to get my butt motivated. Might cook breakfast. I gotta charge my solar panel. Right now I'm talking on my other camera, on my DSLR. So, yeah. My DSLR is on its last battery. I gotta charge my my Sherpa 50. So hopefully I get enough sun to do such things today. I don't want to use this camera. This is my old camera. Bruce. I feel bad for that dog. He fell in some sap and he's kind of got sticky spots, and then he'll go and lie in some debris, so you'll have like little things like that stuck in his fur. I'm still trying to clean him out. I mean, when he goes into the water, it kind of helps clean him off, but yeah, poor dog. You all right there, Brucey? And then the view outside. Day 8 is just a very rough day. Just sit there, basking in the sun, enjoying the warmth it has to offer. Yes, I'm just sitting here enjoying this. Just a little bit ago I went down to the river and me and Bruce went for a swim. It was cold, but it felt great, especially, I guess now I can finally mention it. I am ravaged by bug bites, between mosquitoes and flies. Yeah, they have got the best of me. I have some that have already scabbed and broke open, and I have one on my arm that just started bleeding a couple of days ago. But I feel fine. I don't feel... I don't know, my muscles though feel something. I think that's just a combination of the backpack and everything else. And then get out of here on Sunday, so yeah, taking advantage of the sun. I'm
got my solar panel charging my Sherpa 50. Trying to make sure I could keep recording. The thing is, the reason why I'm able to keep cycling through my batteries the way I have been through this whole trip. But due to the lack of sun, I finally got it down to the very end. So I own on my last battery on my DSLR, but my Sherpa 50 is about halfway charged now. I'm going to leave it out on this fully sunny day now and just let it get fully charged, so that way I can charge some more my GoPro. I haven't touched my phone since I've been out here. I'm still probably at like 80%. I don't know, I haven't turned it on, it's been off. It's been beautiful. I've enjoyed this. Kind of just hanging out, enjoying the sun, the warmth. Still early in the day. Trying to get dry again. Drink plenty of water. See, all the booze is gone. Almost, I'm getting pretty low on food. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Feel like I'm gonna munch on some trail mixers soon. It looks like a checkpoint. I saw one up at Bear Tracks. It looked just like a perfect X. Like X marks the spot right over the lake. It stayed like that for quite some time. Should have taken a picture of it. It's like, you have reached your destination. Relax. Go fish. Enjoy yourself. I've been out here for a while. It's been something else. 8 days. Tomorrow's day 9 and 10. Said 10 days. 10 days in the wilderness. It's been an awesome trip. I feel like I want to go fish the river. Just throw a spinner in there. See what happens. There's some slow areas that I could get to. That'd be interesting to catch a fish. Seen a guy do it before. Well, I've been hauling these, it's like canned peaches, but it's a cool little dessert that you get for with your tuna. I had to spray the crap out of me, a bug spray. I mean, they're going crazy right now. The sun's blocked out due to some passing clouds. So I'm gonna eat this. I just ate the last of my Slim Jims. Slim Jims are no more. Peaches. Peaches and cream. Know what I mean? I ate that dehydrated fruit a couple of days ago, thinking it was gonna be like a shake like last year. Wow. Oh wow. It's just delicious. Done. And then of course, gotta wash it away. Wash it down with some good old lemonade. Those drink mixes package. Those packaged drink mixes, oh my gosh. No, I brought it, been a lifesaver. Instead of just drinking water and only water for so long, I get to mix it up and have different things, from lemonade to crazy red drink that makes everything turn red that touches it. Blue stuff, so I'm doing pretty good. Besides, the closer, I gotta constantly clean him up. Bruce is covered, he's got sap under on his belly, and then when he lies and stuff, he collects the debris. So I gotta pull it off of him. Poor dog. I haven't decided if I want to go down and go fishing yet. Kind of want to. Yeah, fishing sounds nice. This is all I got left. That's a couple of red pepper, some couple of grated cheese, one more Country Time lemonade, a Hawaiian Punch Berry Blue Typhoon, 2 of those, and 1 Lipton tea, which I might drink the tea later. I got my Moab bottle that I can do it out of. It's been a while since we last talked. Like 5 hours since last time. I've literally been doing nothing. I took a nap earlier, been relaxing, been trying to do as little as possible. Just went and gathered some firewood, got that all split up, ready to go I could start a fire later tonight. And just kind of walking around, taking pictures, playing around my photography. Yeah, just kind of hanging out. It's cloudy. It's been cloudy for a while now. Clouds officially have taken over. And the bugs just won't stop. This is just reality, getting attacked by the bugs. Well, enjoy this. I feel it in my legs, especially. So walking around's been a challenge today. But I'm gonna enjoy this. Tomorrow will be a little better. My last full day. It's crazy. Time has been flying lately. I got a fire going. The weather finally cleared out. There's still some clouds, but they've all been split up and there's blue again. So there's some good old blue skies. Just trying to keep the bugs off me, Bruce, fight with both of us. Ravaged so much. I even use bug spray, and sometimes that doesn't even help. Yeah, it's been a lazy day. I think this is the first real lazy day I've actually done, and it kind of felt nice to just sit here, do nothing, literally nothing, but maybe go swimming, relaxing, enjoying the views and the sounds, and just being here. Tomorrow's my last full day, day 9. Crazy. Can't believe it's almost over. Every day's been magical. Things been different. Some days been scary, other days been wonderful, but all have rain. Today today was the first, no downpour today. It kind of like spit a little rain, but it didn't last long, so that was a great factor. Otherwise, yeah, things been pretty good. Crazy dog Bruce. Got plenty of firewood. Kind of just enjoying this. I feel it. I feel it in my legs, my shoulders. But when I leave, I will have no food weight, and it'll be great. Well, it would be about that time. But somebody drank all the booze last night. He got a little picky and decided to just go for it. So the booze is gone. But we have tea. No booze, no whiskey, no rum, no tequila. Sun is gone. It's finally almost dark. Just hanging out, relaxing, enjoying this wonderful fire. It has been an amazing time. Tomorrow I'll definitely move about and do a little more from my last full day. And then after that, I don't know. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sad to go, but you know, one thing I can't wait for is real food. I thought I wanted a big juicy cheeseburger when I was gonna get back into town, but you know, I'm thinking more of a giant pizza, like Pizza Hut giant box or something. You know, so I don't know. I've been eating backpacker meals so long. I had one fish. The rest have been backpacker meals. Just wears on you after a while. Picking up some sticks. Throw them in the fire. Oh my, yeah. Scored one. Bruce is in the tent, sleeping. He decided he'd rather go there instead. I don't know why. Fire's nice. This is the best part, campfire. The stars are getting ready to pop. It's a good time, good time. But I still got maybe one more thing I want to do before I'm done. I'm not sure what that shall be, but it shall be something. Especially if I'm filling up for a walk. Good times. The booze is gone, but we got plenty of firewood and tea. I think it's about time for me to be going to bed. Well, it's a little past 9. Kind of letting the fire die. I still have plenty of firewood. I'm tired. I just want to relax, sleep, and get a good almost 12 hours worth of sleep. So I'll see you. Yeah, see you on day 9. Day 9 tomorrow. Night.